Welcome to another episode of Water and Ice Outdoors. Today, I'm out on one of my favorite local lakes, and we're gonna be throwing the Whopper Plopper. This lure, in the right conditions, gets some of the most violent topwater strikes you'll ever see. Today we're using Whopper Plopper 130 in the bone color. It's the second largest size of the Whopper Ploppers, and I've gotten some unbelievable strikes on this. Today we're gonna be hitting main lake points with weeds, and we're gonna be running these over the top. Stay tuned, it's gonna be some great action. Guys, it's almost perfect conditions out here. We've got almost glass, pretty much glass. There's a little bit of breeze. So there's a little bit of ripple on the water, but couldn't ask for a much calmer morning to throw these Whopper Ploppers around, and hopefully we're gonna get some nice strikes here on this point. As you can see, there's a whole main lake point right here that stretches this area. There's some rock. It's very weedy up until about a foot below the water, so hopefully the bass should be in those weeds and just ready to ambush something on top. And typically I have better luck on the other side of this point. It's quite a bit deeper on the other side, so once we hit this side, we'll head over to that side and give it a shot from the other direction. Oh, that was a nice bass, guys. That was a nice bass, guys. Right at the boat. Right at the boat. Right at the boat. It's kind of cold, dude. There we go. Wasn't much of a strike, but as a fish swimming at me. This feels decent. Oh, it's a nice one actually. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Real nice one. It's a real nice one. Take it easy, take it easy. Look at us still fighting like crazy, man. It's a little 2-pounder probably, but we'll take him. Check that out, he fought hard. The bass in this lake just absolutely fights so hard. All right, we're gonna let this guy go. Thank you, sir. Very nice, very nice. Tiny bass. He came up and popped it though. He might not be that tiny. He looked like it. Boy, he didn't want to fight, that's for sure. There he goes. He's not tiny. Actually, he's pretty good. Boy, he sure wasn't fighting. All right, guys. Bass number 2 on the plopper. Not quite as big as the last one, but we'll take him. That one came up really shallow. I'm talking like 3 feet of water, so good sign. Get this guy back. Oh man, that one didn't get angry until he was right at the boat. And in the boat, actually.
Now he hit that before I even got it by the piece of target, or the piece of structure I was targeting. I wanted to run it by that boat lift, so I casted past it, and I was gonna run it right past that boat, and that bass didn't even give me a chance to do it. So I'm gonna go back there and make that cast a little bit closer to the boat lift there, and we'll see if there's one on that boat dock. Although that was a pretty terrible cast. And I wouldn't be surprised if we scared anything away that might have hit it anyways. Reeling that last bass in, so we'll see. And if you've watched my channel at all in the past, you know I'm gonna have to hit that boat dock with a Texas rig. So we'll be doing that shortly. There's one. Is that a pike? Nope, another bass. Boy, they are sitting in there. He's swimming right at me. This might be a little better one. Oh, now he's fighting. Oh, yeah, that's a little better one. It's about the size of the first one. That's about the same. Is this the same bass? Man, these bass are so angry in this lake. Another one, guys. Another beauty. Oh, I mean, beautiful bass. It's not big. Maybe a pound and a half. But they are, I'm shocked to catch two right in a row off of that that same dock. And what I'm even more surprised at is that I had a really hard time, there's the cast I wanted. I had a really hard time getting bass on that point. And now I'm casting into 2 feet of water and I'm getting just crushed. In the same spot too, that was crazy. That was like the exact same cast as the first one we caught here. I'm gonna work this shoreline a little more. I mean, if they're just sitting in the sun, maybe warming up, maybe they're sitting way up shallow. One more by that tree there. Oops. And then we're gonna give this dock a little Texas rig action. Just because I can't go buy a dock and not fish it. That's just how I'm wired. All right, I gotta get one in between those two branches there. Close enough. Yep. Oh, it's a bigger one. That's a good fish. It's a good fish, guys. I think this one might be our best one of the day so far. Oh yeah, about as good as the first one, I think. Take it easy, take it easy. One thing I don't like about Whopper Ploppers, especially this 190, is the hooks are freaking ginormous. And the last thing I want to do is get stabbed with a hook, which he's about to do to me. There we go. That's a nicer fish, guys. God, they're so mad in this lake. So mad in this lake. It's unreal how angry they get. That's a heavier, that's about a 2-pounder probably, 2.5 maybe. Not getting the giants. I mean, there's 4 or 5 pounders in this lake. Whether they're gonna hit a big Whopper Plopper, I don't know, but we're getting a ton of these little 2.5 pounders, 2.5 pounders, so I'm not complaining. And now, I think you all probably know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna pitch to this dock and skip under it and see what surprises are living underneath it. I mean, I know I've said it 3 times already today, but I just cannot not fish docks. See, there's a fish right there. Ah. Oh my God, they are all on this dock. This is incredible. It's another solid fish. Ah. Another 2.5 probably. I can't believe all the fish that are around this dock. This is insane. Oh my gosh, they're so bad. I mean, look at them. They even bite you. They even try and bite you. And that one came on the Texas rig, Rage Bug, black with blue flake. That is my go-to color for docks. Go-to color and plastic shape for docks and shoreline cover, basically. So like falling down trees and shoreline rocks, things like that. But it's just a imitation craw, basically. It's got 4 tentacles, and it's just got unbelievable action, and it seems to be a size that bass really want to eat. It's a 4-inch plastic, and I've caught some of my biggest bass off of this.
Alright guys, so as I've said, we're throwing the Whopper Plopper 130 today. River to Sea Whopper Plopper. This is the bone color. This is my favorite color for just about any topwater, even jerkbaits. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I love this color. It just gets the best results for me here in Minnesota. Around the country, I don't know if it's the same, but it works great for me. I'm throwing it on a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod with a Daiwa Tatula CT, a 5:5 ratio. So I like this because it's slower. I think it's only like 24 inches of line per turn. And the reason I like it is because I have a tendency to over reel. I get real excited and my ADD kicks in and I start reeling too fast. So this slower reel helps me keep this bait going the speed that it should be going, which is slow to medium speeds. And it's really worked out today. I'm throwing it on 40-pound Power Pro braid. It's the moss green color, and it's been a great setup for me. It's pretty much my topwater setup, and it's just a great setup. So hope that gives you an idea of what you can throw this on, and we'll get back to the action.
That would have been just fantastic. There's one. Just got to put it in a tree. Then you can catch a bass. It's a solid one too, I think. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah, another good one. Look at these things, they just don't quit. Another good one, guys. Another 2-pounder. I wish we could get a 3 or a 4 here, but I mean, I'm really not complaining. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's get you back, buddy. He's ready. Boy, I tell you what, I haven't had a Whopper Plopper bite this good probably since the last Whopper Plopper video I did, which was right over there on that point that we started this video on. And I don't know, man, something about today. I don't know if they're up shallow because we just got a lot of rain and they're up feeding on all the nutrients that the rainwater brought in, but all my bites have been up in like 2 to 3 feet of water. So we're gonna do this for a little while longer, and then we're gonna start hitting the trees and the docks, I think.
Well guys, I hope that gave you a little bit of insight into how fun Whopper Plopper fishing can be, and how much, if the bite is right, the bass love that lure. So thanks for watching as always. I'll link everything I used down in the description. If you haven't seen my previous Whopper Plopper video, check it out. I'll link it at the back here on the cards. And hope you guys have a great day. Please click that subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.